also promoters of a new political party under construction, the PFF. So we are saying the delegation has been sent today to visit the Dr. University. That delegation was asked to lead it. We went together with Honorable Francis Mujike, the Honorable Harold Muhindo, the Deputy Mayor Dorin Nyandura, the Honorable Ingrid Nawe, and others. We were joined by the family, both Dr. Wesley and Ajo Baby Butare Kamregea, who are now held at the Luzira Maximum Prison. Security, that's what they call it, Security Maximum Prison. Those of you who have not been to Luzira, it has a section where basically is maximum security prison or upper prison. We thought, because we were sent officially by the institution here at Town, first we will be briefing the institution, but we also assigned to brief the larger FDC PFF family together with the country. And it is in that regard that I speak to you. We were able to see Dr. Wesley and Adjusted Tare. Because as you know, in Luzira, we are all dressed in one color, which is yellow. Maybe to depict what is outside. Because even NRM itself is a prison. Dr. Wesley told us this afternoon, mid-afternoon, when we met him around midday, he sees no difference between outside and inside. Because even those who are outside are in prison. Those are his words. He says, okay, for you, you've gone back to a larger prison. Me, I am here in a smaller confinement, but we are all in prison. He briefed us about their journey when they got kidnapped all the way to Uganda. Maybe to confirm to you that as it has been reported earlier, he had gone for a meeting which was meant to be, according to him, for a very short period, because they were scheduled to go for a dinner. So this meeting was the meeting for which now government says he went with 2 pistols. I don't know who they think he was going to shoot at that meeting. Yeah, when you deal with mad people, so that you go to hold a meeting in Kenya with 2 pistols. Maybe the people Wesley was beating are the ones he wanted to shoot. And before I forget, he also spoke about his condition as a civilian taken to the military court. But I'll come to that. So that meeting was supposed to be a short meeting according to Dr. Wesley, and then he will proceed to have dinner. Those of us who have lived with the Wesley for a very long time, he always advises when you are fighting dictatorship, you eat anything that comes your way because you may never have the next meal. Unfortunately for Hajo Bay, because there was a dinner coming up, him at the hotel, he didn't grab anything. So it is in that meeting that they were pulled out, bundled in a vehicle, Kenyan number plate, and driven up to Maraba border post. Because they had just checked in that hotel, they did not even have their belongings. They are on their way to dinner after that short meeting. So they were bundled into that vehicle and driven. They arrived at Maraba border post, which is at around 3 a.m. That is Sunday morning for us to call it Saturday night. So they left Uganda, same Saturday arrived in Kenya, and they were abducted same day, and then driven up to the border. So you can count the hours that it will take, because he told us they kept making stopovers, either to clear or to ask Kenyan people to clear the way. So they drove them up to Maraba border post, where they parked them by the roadside for about 30 minutes, I think, clearing. Because they did not go through immigration on both sides, not Kenya, not Uganda. So, because I think even their documents they didn't have, because they had left everything at the hotel. So at Maraba, they parked them for about 30 minutes and then drove them from there. They now changed vehicles from the Kenyan registered vehicle to a Ugandan, but the occupants who were holding them and driving them remained the same. In fact, Ajupet has told us they pretended to be Kenyans throughout the journey, until when one of them said Kandi, then he realized this guy must be Munyakoli, to say Kandi. He asked him, then all along, why have you been pretending when you are Ugandans? Now they had nothing to hide. They started being Ugandan until they reached the Machin, where they held them now Sunday, Monday, until yesterday, Tuesday, when they drove them yesterday, Wednesday. So they held them Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, or Saturday, which is unconstitutional. Because if you arrest someone, there are procedures, constitutional procedures, including not holding them beyond 48 hours. But they kept them there. I think they are celebrating that nobody now knows where they are, until they brought them to court martial yesterday. So that was the journey from Kenya, where certainly Dr. Wesley was meant to be a speaker at the book launch of Martha Karua, the leader of NAC political party there. In fact, even the dinner that he was going to attend was organized by his host. But he went for a shorter meeting before proceeding to the dinner, which he never attended. So one of the things that in our conversation with him, he has told us, first, even if you want to charge him with the accusation of 2 pistols allegedly, so he was laughing that Uganda now thinks all the guns in the world belong to UPDF, that even those that are in Kenya. Because if the guns are the guns that you found him with in Kenya, Kenya should be charging him for having their guns. But he said now UPDF thinks that all the guns in the world are their guns, because they said the weapon is ordinarily a preserve of the force. So that's what Dr. Wesley told us. So that's